Hi friends, welcome to this week's Good News Edition, where we find stories from across the Panhandle communities that will motivate you and inspire you all week. We're going to start today off with Ruben, who's been visiting a lot of different communities. Let's see who he visited this week.
Well, we've been working on dramas. It started off with our trip to the Nutcracker before Christmas. The third grade always goes to the Nutcracker Ballet, done by a Lone Star Ballet Company. And it's our introduction to drama, so they learn about things like stage directions and dialogue and acting and playbills and play posters and backgrounds. And then after Christmas, we apply all of those things that we saw to doing on our own performance, our own play. So we're currently doing the Saga of Pecos Bill. Everybody has a unique learning style, and most people learn by seeing and then doing and then teaching it to somebody else. So that's sort of the approach I take. So we started by watching the Nutcracker. Now they're actually doing a performance, and then they will be teaching the younger kids what that's all about. So when you give kids that hands-on experience, it becomes real for them. It becomes something that they can apply to their own life and that they're never going to forget. With younger students, the coloring and things like that helps develop fine motor skills. When they start getting older, it's broadening their cultural horizons. It gives them a bunch of new experiences and things that, if you don't travel a lot, just going to more local museums is a way to step out and learn more about other cultures, other places without having to go very far. It opens up a lot of opportunities for kids in their future. It also gives them an opportunity to find what their true interests and passions are. You can't be passionate about something if you've never heard of it or seen it. I feel so fortunate and blessed to be here at Crest because I have seen a lot of budget cutbacks at other schools, and it really shows where the school's values are. And Crest values everything. They value athletics, they value academics, they value art, and giving kids the option to try all of it. They value even things like 4-H, and a kid can do all of it here. They don't have to just pick one thing.
So it opened up by a local family here in Dalhart about 10 and a half years ago, I believe, and I just bought it in August. So I haven't had it very long, but it's still family oriented. Dalhart families, we still keep the tradition going by having it family owned. So the deal is you got to be different. You can't be like everybody else. You've got to spend the money to make something different to attract people, because we do get people from Dumas, we do get people from Perryton. We have a map on the wall behind me that shows people from Australia, Argentina, all kinds of different places. So it's become a destination because it's special, it's different, and that's where that comes from, is being different and being unique, and not just a restaurant, but a place that people want to see. My goal is, local people, not just Dalhart, but the Panhandle. I do know people that come from Amarillo that come up here, that drive from Plainview to come up here, and the passers through also are important, but I'd like for it to be just a local place, a destination spot for the people of the Panhandle to come and, eat a dinner, have a drink, stay in Dalhart, go shop downtown. Dalhart's a cool place. There's more than just feed yards and dairies. It's a cool place to actually come and hang out. So that's what my goal is to make it more local for the Panhandle of Texas.
What a great inspirational story. Don't go anywhere. We have many more after this break.
Do you need to wear a jacket today? Check the First Alert weather app. Snowstorm coming in? Check the First Alert weather app. Will it be nice this weekend? Check the First Alert weather app. Are the in-laws coming to visit? Check you're on your own for that. But for all things weather, watch, follow, and track with the First Alert weather app.
Welcome back, friends. Here is a feel-good story just for you.
Well, we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of this magnificent hall, the Globe News Center for the Performing Arts. It was quite an extraordinary dream for a city of this size. And so it's really amazing that they were able to raise $33 million in private funds to build this extraordinary hall. Well, I think a lot of people here love the arts. We're very, very fortunate to have a symphony that's over 100 years old. We have the Little Theater and the opera and the ballet and lots of great museums. So I think there's a lot of care about the arts. And then they tied the educational component to it. Window on a Wider World is resident here in the building. And they reach all 26 counties in the Panhandle. They bring students from all over into this hall. And you can imagine what this looks like to a kid from Pampa, you know, or somewhere else in the Panhandle. It's pretty cool. And so it's nice to have that. Well, I've been fortunate in my career. I've performed and conducted all over the country, and I've seen communities with wonderful halls, but a community this size, you don't see a hall of this caliber. Having something like this in a community this size is extraordinary. The conductor and I, we have a lot of collaboration about what it should be and you know what the community wants to hear. We love to listen to people in the community to see what they like and what they don't like. So it's fun putting that together. And then it's fun seeing it come together, you know, the week of a performance like this. We bring in a guest artist, usually on Wednesday night, and this week it's Gigi Kim. She's originally from Seoul, Korea, and she's just fantastic, just a wonderful guitarist. We have a composer with us tonight from London. He wrote a fanfare to celebrate this milestone event. We play so many different kinds of music. Of course, we play the classics, but we also do a concert at Hodgetown that's really popular music, film music. We do a holiday pop series. It's all about family and fun and the holidays and sing-alongs. We have a romantic symphony coming up for a date night. So there's a lot of different things that people can grab onto. And if they haven't heard a symphony before, I think they'd be surprised how much they would like it.
Wow, I loved hearing that story. Now we're going to take it over with Sheldon, who's been busy blessing people in our community with Pay It Forward.
It's time for our latest edition of Pay It Forward with Carpet Tech. I've got Bethany here with us today. You say we find someone to go pay it forward to.
Yes, let's go help someone out. Here is 100, 200, and 300.
Thank you very much. Let's go out there and pay it forward.
I have another friend I'm going to pay it forward to.
Okay.
But I got to call her because
Okay, yes.
she won't know. Her name's Erica, and she's really she's a really nice girl, young lady. She's got kids, and you know, I just want to pay it forward to her and help her.
Of course, and what would it mean for you to give her $300?
To give her $300 would probably mean the world to her. You know, times are hard right now, and just trying to take care of kids and go to school and all that kind of stuff. So.
Well, it's time again to pay it forward today here in Amarillo. I've got $300 here, courtesy of our friends over at Carpet Tech. I've got Georgetta here with me. She wants to go pay it forward to her friend Erica. Says she's a good friend and really thinks that this would really help her out. And so let's go ahead and go pay it forward to her. I've got 100, 200, and $300. Let's go make her day.
Okay, I'm on my way. Hey, come on. How are you? Good. I was going down Bell, going to pay a bill, and I saw NewsChannel 10, and so when I stopped, they asked me who do I think I could pay it forward to, and I thought about you.
Oh,
So here you go.
thank you.
100, 200, 300.
Thank you, Georgina.
You're welcome. I love you.
Oh, thank you for thinking about
She's
me.
been a good friend of mine for a long time.
Well, we're glad for that. And what does it mean that Georgetta stopped and thought of you today?
That's very thoughtful. That means a lot to me. I've been going through a lot, so yeah, that means a lot to me.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Well, hey friends, here at News Channel 10, we have the opportunity to find and share positive and inspirational stories with you. And now we're bringing you those good news stories on Good News Edition, where we can highlight those great stories from around our area. And don't forget, you can find plenty more good news on NewsChannel10.com and your favorite streaming apps.
Welcome back, friends. Here is another feel-good story just for you.
The elementary school wanted a lot of children's books. So they're like chapter books, and then what books do you have?
I have a lot of science books. Where do you think they should go?
Tara Bonsall has always been surrounded by books.
Growing up, I actually had asthma, and a lot of the times when people were playing outside, I had seasonal allergies. So I'd spend a lot of my time indoors, and books were what kept me company.
At 17, she's still surrounded by books, but maybe a bit more. She's the founder and CEO of a now national nonprofit with the goal of making books available to everyone.
Your nonprofit, the name of it is?
Everyone's Library.
And why is it Everyone's Library?
A lot of times people think, oh, books are kind of for teenagers or younger kids, but we really want to make books accessible to everyone.
The story of Everyone's Library began when Tara was about 11, in the midst of the pandemic.
It all started through a Girl Scout project. I established a library at a homeless shelter. And this library, we just stocked it with a bunch of little books, and it was outside of the shelter. We talked to the shelter manager, and she was like, wow, the books are amazing. The shelter residents are loving it. I have so many other places that might be interested in having a library too.
Fast forward, and Everyone's Library has now set up 50 outdoor libraries, given away 5,000 books, with more than 18,000 people turning pages across the country. It's grown to 20 chapters spread across several states. The libraries live near shelters, safe houses, and in neighborhoods where people don't have a lot.
If kids are in hardship or sometimes things at home are a little bit difficult, books are definitely something that they can imagine a new life. There's so many possibilities from books. Books are really special in that way.
Tara doesn't do this alone. Her sister Anya and their parents help. Today, they're filling up their library at a family shelter nearby. John Napier is a senior case manager. He says these books offer more than knowledge or an escape.
I think it gives them a chance to know that people do care, that outside of us, that obviously we're here to help, but that it shows that people in the community also think about them, so that someone, even though it may be something as small as a book, that someone thought that, oh, this one would be important to someone, or that someone could enjoy this.
The books are all donated. Tara and her sister Anya include a book they published together. It's called Roar. The theme is female empowerment. Tara says there's another book they also strive to stock.
I would say a book that is special to us is Harry Potter. It's just a staple book, so we try to put one Harry Potter in each library that we have.
Tara is about to embark on a new chapter herself. She wants to study to be an engineer.
Where does Everyone's Library go from here?
Just to spread books and as far and wide as possible would be an amazing goal.
Lindsay has been busy checking in with different communities here in the Panhandle. Let's see who she talked with in Community Spotlight.
The city of Clovis and other municipalities have formed an Armed Forces Support Committee, drumming up traction for a military installation readiness review, a federal grant program.
This review grant is awarded to a community like ours that supports a military installation like Cannon Air Force Base, and it provides the funding, which we were successful in receiving, to hire a qualified consulting firm. They spent some time touring Cannon Air Force Base and speaking with the leadership out there, as well as coming downtown to speak to me and other leaders about the work that they'll perform. And that work is going to be focused in 5 targeted areas. The first is water. Secondly, we're going to focus on energy and energy security. We're also going to look at land use and development. And then we're also going to look at infrastructure, and that's kind of a broad category.
These improvements have one common goal: to support our military and national defense.
You're doing a great job, Betty.
At Pigtails and Crew Cuts in Willow Lawn, all are welcome, whether you can afford to pay or not. Owner Amy Lagaro running her business by this motto.
We just say that there's always a chair open here at our salon.
It sparked the Open Chair Project, where customers can donate haircuts to other customers. Lagaro says she noticed a need during back-to-school season.
We did see a huge need of kiddos that were just not able, the family wasn't able to afford to have them come in, especially when there's multiple siblings. Groceries, food on the table, lights on, roof over your kid's head. Like, that's what's important. That's where your money needs to be going. So if it's a haircut or a utility bill, let's get both. Come in here, grab a voucher. Your kiddo can still get a great haircut. They can look confident. They can have a good time here. And you can know that that extra money you're saving is going to go to what it really needs to go to right now.
Anyone can donate a haircut to the Open Chair Project. All you need is $28, and then you get a voucher that will go on the window for anyone to use.
So it's just community helping community. I started it where I put 6 vouchers up on the wall myself. It's there for people that are walking past. They can see the voucher. It says it's prepaid. There's no questions asked. There's no shame. There's just compassion.
She plans to keep the Open Chair Project running as long as she can.
It's $28, but $28 can buy a full dinner for a family of 6. It can buy lunches for a week for their child at school. Taking this off of somebody's plate, it might not seem like a big deal, but it really is, and it really means a lot.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this short break. Here's a couple more stories before we go.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
See, all these years we've been working on textures and holes and poking, and this is kind of culminating in this. Okay.
Suzanne Wang is not just an accomplished ceramic artist. She's a teacher.
The kind of work that I do here is more therapeutic with clay.
Her students at Hawaii Island Adult Care are living with dementia.
One of the biggest issues or things that they get depressed about is that they feel useless now because their executive functioning is so impaired and they're not allowed to do much because it's not safe.
Their memories may be fading, but their hands can still create something beautiful. Wang found a way to keep them engaged and active through art.
Art is like a bridge into the past and into another dimension of feeling and intuition and creativity. Think of it as an exercise. We're going to make all these barnacles.
Hayak is the largest single adult day center in the entire state.
Kupuna can come to celebrate life every day. They can come and make friends. They can have a meal. They can enjoy different activities throughout the day.
One of those activities is Wang's ceramic class. Using molds and texture tools, the Kupuna learned to make small clay barnacles, each one unique, just like them.
And it didn't have to be perfect, but it was more, the process was more important than the outcome. So it was just a joy to make with them.
Each barnacle was a small part of a much larger creation, a nearly 6-foot niuhi, or tiger shark, that Wang designed from hundreds of ceramic pieces.
I just thought it would be very poignant to do something like the tiger shark because it's such an apex predator and our kupuna are so vulnerable. So kind of bridging those two themes together.
She calls it Niuhi Rising. The talented artists are now seeing the finished creation in person.
Yeah, who's that? Yeah.
Some of them, they can't remember that they were the ones participating in this special project.
Use the stuff like the barnacles.
Suzanne was amazing, and they did like a recorded video of them doing the classes and whatnot, so they got to see themselves on the screen.
Look. Do you want to see you? You're in the video. 1, 2, there's your hands. They were blown away.
Look at smile. I can't take it.
Some of them remembered that they made them, and some of them had no recollection, but they felt something. They felt like the presence of this collaboration. I think that you can put feeling and memory through touch into an object, and that has power. And so I think that kind of energy probably resonates somehow.
Music.
It's just like a stress reliever. Like you can play it when you're bored, when you're upset. I can like sometimes let out all my anger into blowing into the saxophone.
All reasons why Nooner Academy formed a band.
This is the first ever time with elementary marching band.
It's just been my dream to be in a band, and I guess it's coming true.
South Bend's Nooner Elementary School and Fine Arts Academy started its own marching band with the color guard earlier this year.
This is something that not only is a stress reliever, it is an educational tool. It builds better people.
The band director, Danielle Rausch, says being in the band is about more than just making music.
It's giving them something to work towards. Otherwise, they might find themselves somewhere less ideal.
Nooner Elementary is a Title I school, with about 64% of the students receiving free or reduced lunch. When kids stay for after-school activities like band, the school also provides dinner.
While other schools might be worried about making sure that their students are doing the right thing, that they're practicing and that their uniforms are spotless and straight on, we're just happy that they made it to school.
The band's progress is truly noteworthy.
Step 2. At one point, they didn't know what a set was. They didn't know what marking time was. They didn't know any of this.
We had to practice it in the room, and the more we practiced this stuff, we got the better.
And now they're like, oh, we're going to set 15, cool.
So try FB.
During practice, band members fine-tune the power of working together, and that teamwork resonates through their chant.
First I say Dutch, 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 Dutch 4 times, and then I do this. Nooner Nights! When I did it in front of all the band people, that's when I know I was like, if I could do it in front of all of them, I think I could do it in front of some more people too.
The band took to the floor at John Adams High School for their debut performance.
I just love being on stage.
I love doing my job, being a color guard.
You had to train a lot for this, and just like that.
Now you're a pro.
Yeah.
The band's performance was music to the ears of family, teachers, and supporters.
It was very emotional. They've grown so much in the 3 years that I have been able to be an educator alongside them.
And the band has given them hope for other musical opportunities in the future.
I play the bass drum, and I hear that Purdue has the biggest one ever. Every time there would be a marching band, yeah, I would sign up 100%.
The lessons learned will stay with the students long after the final measure.
Well, friends, all good things must come. Tune in, but don't worry, you can catch up on all of the good news on News Channel 10, newschannel10.com, and of course, all of our streaming apps. Until next time, I'm Nellie Ramirez.